If you're selling a home in the state of Arizona, it's important to know what closing costs are involved and what you can expect to pay as a seller. In today's video, I'm going to talk all about seller closing costs. Keep in mind that as a seller, you do not pay for any of these fees up front. They are all deducted from the money you make from the sale of your house, which is also referred to as seller proceeds. Usually the biggest expense to the seller is real estate agent's commission. This amount is typically a percentage of the sales price. This amount will be listed on the listing agreement you signed when you first hired your realtor. Property taxes are another item collected at closing. Since taxes are paid in arrears in Arizona, the amount owed will be prorated up until the closing date, and that amount will be added to the seller's closing costs. There are also title and escrow fees that go to the title company for handling the sale of your home. In Arizona, the seller is also required to purchase the buyer an owner's policy. An owner's policy is insurance to the buyer to protect them in case someone was to claim ownership to the home or land in the future. The fees for these items depend on the sales price of the home, but as a general rule of thumb, you can plan on it costing somewhere around 0.5% of the sales price, just to give you a ballpark figure. If the home has an HOA, there could also be HOA fees collected at closing. That's right, HOAs charge fees when you sell a house. Some of the fees the HOAs charge are negotiable whether the seller pay or the buyer pay, but one of the fees, called a disclosure fee, is required to be paid for by the seller. The highest amount this fee can be is $400. There are also a few other miscellaneous fees you will incur when selling your home, such as a recording fee or a notary fee. These miscellaneous fees typically add up to be a few $100s. Now, although these next items are not fees, I do want to point out that any liens against the home will also be deducted from the seller's proceeds. This includes any judgments, tax liens, or mortgage balance. I hope you found this video valuable. If you have any additional questions about the home selling process or you're looking for a realtor, please feel free to reach out. You can find all my contact information online at theforkenbrockgroup.com.